Let's start off with something positive. Michelle Hernandez 7984 says, I tried this recipe and love the way the vanilla and condensed milk get really thick and make for the best texture of banana pudding I've ever made. Now, that's the kind of comment I would have thought would have been the theme of the comments section, but that's one of very few that were positive. And look, I've been doing video on YouTube for a long time. I'm thick-skinned. I can take it. It's actually entertaining for me, especially this time of year as people start looking for banana pudding recipes to look through these comments. But this was one of the rare ones where it was some positivity. Here's one from MS Cupcake Dream. It says, instead of heavy cream, I use Philadelphia cream cheese. I love to taste the chunks here and there. My cousin taught me this. Okay, that's kind of, that's not positive or negative. That's just saying what their preference is and, a little tweak on the recipe. Got it, no problem. Then we start getting a little weird. Here's one from Angie Jones 3350. It says, I think you mixed up your tips. You can't have any fat residue in the bowl when you're whipping egg whites. Now, I'm not a baker. All I know is we talked to Bobby Lloyd and she gave us the recipe. Here's one from TNAWMS 5378. It says, I'm sure this isn't their actual recipe, probably a version they think people will fall for, LOL. Next comment on that says, duh, LOL. And then another comment under that same comment says, I've made this several times from their cookbook recipe, which is the same as in this video, and it comes out exactly the same as the kind you get from their bakery, and it's so delicious. I'll agree with that. I've made it from this recipe. I've bought it from Magnolia Bakery there in New York, and I've even had it shipped to the house with the dry ice. All three taste the same to me. Then there's some other people who go into tagging other people saying, hey, maybe you could get us the real recipe. And it even kind of strays away from Magnolia Bakery's recipe into their own family recipes for banana pudding. That's kind of funny. They start giving the recipes on here. How come their pudding mixture looks more yellow than mine? I seriously doubt they'd give out their original recipe. Most places simply won't do that. This recipe is online in numerous places. Here's another one from Kim Ivy Makeup. It says, sorry, this video looks like we were missing a few steps. Maybe a few errors in editing. Ouch. I don't think we missed any of the steps. Maybe we did. I don't think so. Here's one from Tony Lazapita 8468 says, please show the real one. Sammy A602, sorry, this isn't the original recipe. I've made it plenty of times. And the Magnolia Bakery is much thicker and yellow in color. Someone posted under that, I agree. I swear it's airier. And I think they use shortcake lady fingers. It never tastes like the vanilla wafers. Maybe French vanilla pudding. There's a lot of comments in here about, whether they should make the pudding on the stove or the instant. Again, I'm not a baker. IUS in the Foods 454 says, wait, what? No way condensed milk plus water is milk. Just a thin milk. This is a lie. They won't thicken. It's a custard, I think. I don't remember anything about custard. Somebody else is looking for some technical help. They said, can we use less than 3 cups of whipping cream? Someone else says, nope, not with instant pudding and all its additives. She's so messing up in those tips, mixing meringue and chantilly facts. She's Bobby Lloyd. I doubt she mixed anything up. This is one I want to address specifically as far as the integrity at Magnolia Bakery goes. Beautiful woman comments, several health violations I noticed. No gloves, touching her hair when touching the food, cooking with rings on, and no hairnet. I would never eat there. Now, let me address this. I haven't gone back and watched to see if she didn't have it. She didn't have it on a hairnet. She didn't have it on gloves. There's another comment in here asking, why is there a toilet in the kitchen? None of these things are true. First of all, this was a staging area where we filmed, where the lighting was good. More of a presentation room rather than a bakery or a kitchen for them. They have a whole separate kitchen. This was good for filming. This is pre-COVID, by the way, by several years. But even then, I get the need for using some of those things. And I don't know, they probably do use all those safety features in their kitchen. In this particular case, it was all for the camera. We had some of it while we were there. We tasted it, but it didn't go any further than that. So the food that was prepared for this video was never sent out to customers. Here's another one from Tyrone Lewis. Again, don't fall for this lie. This is not their recipe. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that, and neither was the other one. More of a way for us to start getting used to using the camera equipment in New York and working with people there. You can probably tell that we were not polished on our editing then or video skills. We came a long way since then, but you know, I hope that you'll go back and rewatch the steps if you're interested in making their banana pudding at home with your own ingredients. They even have kits now where you can get their kit and have it shipped to your house, or you can have the whole finished product shipped to your house. So they've given you several ways of doing it. And, you know, so again, just take all that with a grain of salt on the comments. I'm pretty thick-skinned. These comments don't bother me. It's actually somewhat of a source of entertainment, like I said. And this is probably my favorite one of them all. This just came in a couple of weeks ago. I think it's, you know, it's back in the algorithm because Thanksgiving is here and people are looking for recipes and things like that. But this person, it just says D. I don't know if that's their channel name or what. It's got the letter D. D says, cheap ingredients, but charge so much for it on Goldbelly. Yeah, that's why he's the owner and we are the customers. Wake up, people, and stop making the rich richer. Make it yourself. There's a lot to say about that comment. Obviously, like I said before, I'm not the owner. I'm not even an employee of Magnolia Bakery. Bobby Lloyd is the president and chief baking officer, like I said. So I don't think they watched the video. They probably were just thumbing through. But this part about the rich getting richer, you know, there was no money exchanged for this. It was a collab, so I'm not sure what he's talking about there. The part in here about wake up, people, make it yourself, that's kind of what the video was. You know, here's the recipe, make it yourself. So I'm not sure why Dee's so upset about that. That's kind of it, you know. That's the comments on there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been thinking about making it for a long time. It's just kind of funny, some of the comments you get sometimes. And, you know, if you're out there making content, have some tough skin, laugh it off. If you want to see that original video, it's in the description. And then I've also got the do-it-yourself kit in the description. Check them out online. Magnolia Bakery is a great place. There's a lot of good people working there. I can't wait to go back to New York City and try it again.